Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Minecraft, DireWolf20 Modded Edition. Now this is the 4th episode in this series, but it is supposed to be the 5th. As you can see, some other stuff has been done in here, and due to another unfortunate recording bungle, aka my hotkey stuck when I hit the button, and I didn't get the recording the last time I tried. Very unfortunate because I got a lot done that episode, but instead, I'll just give you a brief overview of what I ended up doing. Now, I did finish building the metal former, which wasn't very difficult, and let's just take a look at the recipe real quick, so we can go over it. Metal former. Oh, there's some zombies breaking down my door, I'm just going to ignore it. All things that I went over, the coil I made. Okay, this is getting annoying. Where are they? This is getting really annoying. Back door. Fuck you. You go to hell and you die. Okay, back to what we were doing before. I showed you the coils, the toolboxes were easy, just bronze item casings and a chest. And the item casings I did manage to make pretty easily just with the forge hammer, which I showed you before. You just use a crafting table, smash down bronze ingots, smash down the plates. Oh my god. Will you guys just shut up and die? What the hell? Look at this! Angry zombies, completely armored. Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't have to do that, but they're getting annoying. Anyway, now it's daytime, they should all be dead. So I got the metal former built. The metal former is a great piece of machinery, and I just threw it down and attached it to my power system here. And I'll show you how it works. There's a bunch of interface slots here, but it's pretty simple. You just put in what you want, and it produces something. Now, there are 3 different methods of operation, and if you click up here, well, click down here, obviously, it cycles through them. If you click up here, it shows you the different recipes for metal former. So you can have it on cutting mode, you can have it on rolling mode, and you can have it on extruding mode. And depending on what you put in, and what mode you have it set on, you will get different things out of it. So you could put in a tin ingot, and on different modes, it will plop out a different item. So if I have it on extruding mode, and I throw in an iron ingot, and wait for it to process, you'll see what happens. It'll pop it out over here. And this slot is for any byproducts, I'm pretty sure, of any processes. Any byproducts that are created get thrown down there. And as you can see, extruding the copper ingots gave me copper cables. Copper cables. It gave me 3 instead of 2, which I was getting the old-fashioned way. And I also upgraded my generator to the geothermal generator. And I'll show you why that is much better in a second. And this was pretty easy. The iron item casings are made the same way as all the other ones. This is the generator. I just broke it down using the wrench before. Glass is just... there's something I already had laying around. It's just throw some sand into a furnace, you get glass. And these empty cells I got by putting it on extrude mode and throwing in some tin. And I'll show you how it works really quick. I'm going to put it on rolling mode, and I'm going to throw this tin ingot in there, and you'll see what happens. Just wait for the process to finish. Bam, tin plate. Now, if I put it on extruding mode and throw in the tin plate, you'll see what happens. If I put it on rolling mode and put in the tin plate, I would have gotten a tin item casing. But on extruding mode, it gives you a completely different item. Bam, empty cells. And that's how you made the geothermal generator. Now you do have everything for the geothermal generator you can get without the metal former except for these empty cells. The empty cells, the only way I'm aware of making them is through that machine right there. And the reason the geothermal generator is so great is that it runs on millibuckets of lava, and as you can see, I filled this tank here with a bunch of lava, and all you do is grab a bunch of buckets, fill them with lava, and then throw them in here, and it'll fill the tank. And instead of burning an entire, bucket, which is 1,000 millibuckets of lava to generate power, it can generate, it'll burn 1 at a time, so it'll only use exactly what you need. It won't waste energy by burning through its fuel source unnecessarily to finish a process. Let's go to the furnace, throw this in there, and as you can see, it's just very slowly ticking that down. Now, the only problem with this geothermal generator right now is that the only source of lava I'm aware of is this pond right here, and it's going to dry up really quickly. Surprisingly, I did not find any underground caverns with lava sources in my mining so far. And the other thing we did is we built ourselves a standard enchanting setup. This is all normal vanilla Minecraft, but I will still show you. So let's just type in enchant, get the enchanting table, and all you need is obsidian, diamonds, and a book. And it's all easy stuff to get. Diamonds, you just need to mine really deep. Obsidian, you do need a diamond pickaxe to mine, so you need 5 diamonds right off the bat, 3 for a diamond pickaxe and 2 for this enchanting table. And the book is simple. Bam, right like that. And I got super lucky. In the other brief series I had before, I burned 30 levels and got Silk Touch. And Unbreaking is what I got. Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, which was not great, not terrible. And then on the second time around, when I got enough diamonds for another pickaxe, I burned 30 levels and got Silk Touch 1, and that was it. And I was so frustrated because I was like 12 episodes in and still had a shitty pickaxe. And this time I just got super lucky. I used, I think it was 26 or 28 levels because I didn't even have enough bookshelves set up. And I got Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3, which is absolutely like the best thing you can ever get. So it mines super fast now, and it's super, super efficient, and it's super hard. It'll last like 3 times longer than it normally would have. And that's what I accomplished last episode that didn't unfortunately get recorded. So that's why I did that little overview, though. And instead of taking the 24 minutes it took to record that, it took me 7-ish minutes to do an overview. So instead, I've decided to go in a slightly different direction. And what we're going to do is start working on ThaumCraft stuff real quick, just to take a jaunt in a different direction, because I feel like it. After the frustration of several bungled recordings due to technical difficulties in my own, malfeasance, just a little frustrated, and I just want to do something else. So I'm going to do this. And this got blown up by that creeper down there, so I'll just leave it for now. And what I'm doing, this is going to be my wizard's tower where all that cool wizardy ThaumCraft stuff is. It's going to be right in here. Now, I'm going to build one more level up and put in the floor. And then build another level on top of that. And like I said before, I wouldn't normally have shown any sort of construction on screen just because it takes a little while to do and it's not terribly fascinating to watch, but given what's happened in the past recording wise, I'm just gonna do what comes naturally. Build myself my little wizard's tower here. And I have been using obsidian as my floors just because I like the way it looks. Obsidian is very nice looking. Hopefully it's pretty blast resistant too, so let's just drop back down. Get that out of the way. Look how fast that mined too. And what I think I'm gonna do is build just a ladder straight up like right here. So let's just go back inside real quick and grab myself some ladder bits, which I have enough of. Oh, I will need... This is why I always have a stash of, crappy building material, because you use a lot more than you really think of when you're doing this stuff. Let's just build that straight up, just like that. And start building some walls. And what I'll probably do is put some nice cool windows in here too, so I can, see off in the distance. Construction of this type, this magnitude, just building a tower, doesn't really take that long, just a few minutes. And like I said, I blew through 25 minutes worth of real episode that I, misrecorded in just a few minutes, so we have a little bit of time. And I do apologize if anybody wanted some more in-depth information on how IndustrialCraft stuff works. I went through it quickly just out of my own frustration, really, but if you want more information, I can provide it because I know how it works. So if anybody wants anything more, just ask. And what I'm just going to do is build this up here, like so. Throw in another level of floor, and that'll serve as my roof for now, because I am just going to keep going up and up and up as I need more room for ThaumCraft. Alright, there we go. We'll just leave it open like that. And let's throw in some torches. Just go like that for now. I don't have a lot of torches on me, so. Now, to start off ThaumCraft, what I need is a spare bookshelf. And I think I already have 2 books somewhere. 2 spare books. Alright, now let's get rid of some stuff. Okay, we don't need all this crap on us right now. So let's just throw some of this stuff. Not there. Try to keep myself at least some semblance of organized. I could probably throw these out. I don't actually need them anymore because I have the metal former. ThaumCraft stuff is in there. Okay, that's enough room. Alright, what was I doing? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, I know what I was doing. I need to make one more book, and I just went out the wrong door. To make one more book, I just need a little bit more paper, because I did run out of that. That's why I didn't have... Oh, I remember why. I actually tore all these up, because in my frustration of not having enough paper, I was just like, I'll just tear up all these and replant them later. So it's just something I'll deal with off-screen. Let's go to my crafting table, make these into paper. Bam. I need 1 piece of leather. And these... Oh, I already grabbed the books, so just 1 more piece of leather. Do I have wood on me? I don't not. I don't think I have any wood on me. Grab some wood. Now, ooh, you know what else I need? Is a couple pieces of iron, and I will show you why. I don't think I showed it on screen, but I have a full set of iron armor now. I don't remember if I put that in the last episode or if that was in the episode that got misrecorded, like I said. But I do have a full set of iron armor. Thanks to the macerator. Got me a lot of iron. So what we're going to do is make the book. Simple recipe. I have 3 books. We're going to make the bookshelf. Like so. Now we have a bookshelf. And I asked me why I need a bookshelf for ThaumCraft. I'll show you right now. What we're going to need is a stick. And we're also going to need iron nuggets. And what we're going to do is turn these iron nuggets into iron caps. What is an iron cap, you ask? I'll show you. Put a stick there, and a cap there, and a cap there, and bam, we got an iron capped wooden wand. The very beginnings of ThaumCraft. Now, we can just throw this anywhere because it's going to turn into something else. We're going to take our wand and beep! Ooh, the Thaumanomicon. We have the Thaumanomicon now. Now, I really like the name of this book because it's a little play on words from Necronomicon, which a lot of people will probably recognize from either the Evil Dead movies or from H.P. Lovecraft. Necronomicon makes a lot of appearances in H.P. Lovecraft's short stories. Very good author if you're interested in some of the origins of horror, especially the old gods and the Cthulhu mythos. So what we're going to do is just show you the stuff real quick. And when you see I have the wand equipped, I get a little user interface up in the upper left-hand corner. And those little bars up there, those little empty vials, will fill up with different colors depending on how much magical essence I have stored up in my wand. You'll see that in a little bit. Actually, I might be able to, I might be able to show you right now. But I don't know. We're just going to sleep just in case because I have to go outside to show you. Now, do you remember those little nodes? Ah, here he is, the nodes from before. You can use the wand to draw out its magical power. Now, I'm not gonna continue drawing out the magical power because I don't want to completely deplete it because it will regenerate over time. But as you can see, 2 of the little vials start filling up with, a yellowish and a bluish kind of, fluid or something. And that is like essence of air and essence of water, I think, which you can use to cast different spells. We're going to open up the I almost said Thaumanomicon now, and just take a quick, brief look at the interface here. And it looks really complicated, and that's because it is. There's a lot of information. Ton of different tabs. Basic information, thaumaturgy, alchemy, artifice, geomancy, trehermagy? Something like that, I don't know. Thaumatic tinkering, and apimancy, which is magical bees. It's a combination of, the magical mancy and api, which is the suffix for bees. Apiary is a bee farm. And basically, what we're going to do is, this is just information up here, information on the different types of trees, things like that. Information's on these little magical creatures, which I have not come across yet. The different types of enhancements added by ThaumCraft. This is important, the infused stones. You will need a lot of that, and you will need amber. And the most important thing we're going to need to focus on right now is this stuff. Right here, you can see we have primal aspects listed here. air, water, fire, order, that's entropy or chaos, and earth. It's all in Latin mostly. And they're called aspects, or primal aspects. Compound aspects are one or more of these added together to make something else. And what we're going to need to do is work on research. And to work on research, first we're going to need to build this guy right here, the Thaumameter, which is pretty easy. It's just some gold, some glass, and some shards. And I'll show you what it does in just a second. So we need gold, and I think I left my gold in this macerator here, because I haven't found much of it. Yeah, look how fast that thing... Look at all the food I have, thanks to a cow farm out there. So while that's going, I'm just going to grab the other materials. So we need some of these. We got a lot of air shards, so we'll use air shards. And we need glass, which I already have on me, actually. Okay, so I only needed to grab the shards there. As you can see, this thing's working efficiently, and it actually has a pretty big energy storage buffer of 24,000 energy units, in addition to the 40,000 below. So we only need a couple of those, so let's go make ourselves this little doodle. And it goes like this. Nope, not like that. Like that. That. And like that. Oh, nope, that's wrong. That's right. Thaumameter. And this is super important. And when you pull it up, you get this little observation window. And it gives you information on what you're looking at. But, let's see. If you right-click, you can hear that little noise. Let's try to find something. Ah, there we go. We discovered something. It scans things and gives you information about them. Like, I discovered lux, which is the aspect of light, by scanning that little torch there. So basically what you need to do is start off by going out and scanning everything you can get your hands on. Let's see, let's scan this guy now. And as you can see, when you're using this, so much easier to spot the nodes. So we're going to scan this, and there we go. This is an aura node, and it contains air and water. So let's go check on this one over here, see what this one contains. Air and fire. Let's try to scan some other stuff. And now it says you do not have all the knowledge required to understand this, and because of the way it works, you need to have one of the base components that makes up what you're trying to scan. And then if it is something else in that as a compound, it will show you that as having been discovered. If that doesn't make any sense, I'll show you probably in this episode or the next episode. Oh, and this one's good. Aura node has air, water, and order in it. And to make it a little simpler, I discovered that what that torch was made of because one of the aspects of light is fire, and I already had fire discovered, so I could discover light. That's probably a slightly easier way of describing how the ThaumCraft discovery kind of stuff works. And pretty much everything in the world right now, I'm not going to be able to discover anything on. If I try to scan pretty much anything, it says, you do not have knowledge to discover this. Oh, there's something new. Soxum, which is, or soxum if it's Latin. And that was stone. Let's see, let's try to scan the totem. No. Come on. Okay, it's not letting me scan this. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to scan the totem and see what it was made up of. And I'm not going to spend too much time on screen doing this. Okay, there's something. Moonstone? Oh, and some things, because this is added by other mods, it'll just say nothing can be learned from this. Just because it's not compatible, it's added by a different mod. It's just not compatible. Alright, pumpkin. No. Sugarcane. No. Alright, pretty much nothing wants me to scan it. Sludge. Okay, that's sludge, apparently. I don't know what sludge is good for, if anything. Alright, yeah, see, this is the problem you run into early on with this. It's just that it's so hard to find things you can scan. But once you get the ball rolling, it's all downhill from there. Once you start, it's really easy to find things, and I don't think... No. Like, I can't even discover what this stuff's made out of. Like the wood, I can't discover wood. And the reason... Oh, I dropped my Thaumameter. And there is a way around that, and I'll definitely be showing you that next episode, not this episode, because it's going to take a little bit of construction, a little bit of work. I guess I didn't need this room this episode, but I will need it in the next episode, which I'm probably going to end up recording right after this one anyway. So if you've enjoyed this episode and you've enjoyed learning the basics of ThaumCraft, and by the basics I mean the very, very, very basics, we'll start with the actual basics next episode. Drop me a like, leave me any comments, any tips or tricks would be grateful. Apparently I cannot talk. I've been pontificating for a while now, and I'm starting to jumble my words. I would be grateful for any tips or tricks you would like to leave me in the form of a comment. And if you've enjoyed this and would like to see more daily Benjamin Magnus plays Minecraft, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.